Hello, everybody. Welcome to my coworker's car. When I mentioned on Monday that I was planning on making horror movie reviews a regular thing on my channel, it occurred to me that I've made a lot of inconsistent statements, both on video and on my Facebook page, over the past couple months. And I figured, if I'm going to be taken seriously as a reviewer, I should probably give you guys some perspective as to where I'm coming from when I'm doing a review, so that you guys know that I'm serious about what I'm saying. And I thought about it, and I could either do a top 20 or top 13 or top 10 type of video, or I could do a horror tag. And one of the people I'm subscribed to, Lindsay, who's on the channel The Horror, came up with a really good tag. It was like one of the first 3 videos she ever did. It's called That Horror Tag. And that's what this video is. I'm going to be doing the tag video, answering her 10 questions, and then I'm going to tag people afterwards. So, question number 1. What is the first horror movie you remember watching? Excuse me. The answer to that question would have to be Poltergeist. It was rated PG, so I don't think my parents actually thought that it would be super scary, but yeah, I remember having a huge obsession with that movie as a kid, and it's memorable, classic, even though some of the shit in the movie nowadays is dated. The very first Poltergeist movie, that's the one that pops into my head the most. Question number 2. What is your favorite horror movie? Favorite horror movie. Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Just the idea that in that movie, you get to see what the world inside the box is, and all this other crap on top of it, and it's memorable, and it's hands down of the entire series, that's probably my favorite one, in addition to all horror movies in general. Stop moving the camera, Rachel. Question number 3. What is your favorite horror movie subgenre? Favorite horror movie subgenre. That would have to be I'm gonna go with that is a really difficult question, actually, because of not just of how diverse horror is, but some of the movies that have legitimately scared me, they fall under more than one subgenre. So, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure if it has a scare factor to it, I'll watch it. Question number 4. What subgenre scared you the most? I don't know what kind of subgenre this is called, but the subgenre where it's a normal person doing the pain and terror on the victim. Normal people, like movies like that would fall under that category would probably be I Spit on Your Grave and I guess the Saw movies. But that one definitely scared me the most, because it's like these are normal people doing this. Ghosts, you can get rid of those with an exorcism. Monsters, look up the folklore, there they are, and you can get rid of them that way. But normal people, holy shit, that's fucked up. Number 5, what was the last movie that actually scared you? You know what? The Wild Hunt. This technically doesn't count as a horror movie. It's a fucked up thriller, but that movie, by the end, left me both scared and numb by the end of it, that I was like, okay, I don't think I can watch this more than once. Maybe once a year, if ever again. So, yeah, The Wild Hunt. Number 6, your ultimate scream queen. That would have to be... Well, Lindsay named 2, so I'm going to name 2. Danielle Harris, the woman who's best known right now for Halloween's 4 and 5. She was in an episode of Charmed, in an episode of Boy Meets World, And she's recently been, as far as I know, she's recently been in the Rob Zombie remakes and Adam Green's Hatchet series. And number 2 is a recent addition to the Scream Queen roster. Her name is Micah Monroe, and she's best known right now for It Follows. And if you've seen It Follows, you know why I'm putting her on my Ultimate Scream Queen list. Number 7, a concept that you'd like to see in horror. The ball's up in the air for that one also. I'm willing to watch anything, and I'd love to see any new concept that any creative director and producer and writer are willing to throw out there and give us. Favorite on-screen kill is, question number 8 is your favorite on-screen kill. That would have to be the first Hellraiser movie when Frank Cotton is being strung. He's wearing his brother's skin, and he's strung up by hooks from the Cenobites, and he looks at the camera and says, "Jesus wept." Then his body just gets ripped apart and he explodes. That is my favorite and most satisfying kill of all time. Just the visuals and the effects used for it. Number 9, your favorite horror franchise. That's definitely Hellraiser. I can't stress that enough. Hellraiser's my favorite franchise. The movies, they zigzag between good and bad, but they're still fun to watch, especially for the designs of the Cenobites. And number 10, your favorite horror director. I'm kind of into James Wan right now, the guy who gave us the Insidious series, the Saw franchise, and The Conjuring. I'm really into him right now. And that's all the questions there are for the tag, so I might as well tag a few people. Red Team Reviews, Dina, aka Cybercat, Dina Natali, Cybercat, Taylor from Taylor's Terrible Choi Chest, and Raj Ramey. I've recently been talking with him. I tag him also. I will see you guys tomorrow for my next video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next video, and have a good evening.